Soon after graduation, Cole found himself in the Big Apple working for a firm in the Wall Street area. One day, he called me to say he had met someone special. I asked him to tell me a little bit about her. He described her as very pretty, very, very smart, and tall.
House with 3 girls, we all had our roles. Grace was, and still is, the funny one.
You were always an exceptional student. Naturally, you thrived. You went on to Notre Dame, you went on to the University of Chicago Business School, and onto your career.
I'll never forget the day we received the most exciting text in the history of Keezy Girl Group texts. It read, "Delivering Beyonce's shoes for the Grammys." Woo! Grace was working at a shoe brand at the time, and Beyonce wanted options, and Grace was more than willing to brave Manhattan traffic to give them for her. And her ego hasn't been the same since.
So I wanted to let Grace know tonight how proud I am of you, all of your accomplishments and the woman you've become, and how much I love you.
Cole and I met in middle school. Cole is the most dedicated person I have ever met. When he chooses to do something, he does it fully and without reservation. And I've seen this time after time over the course of our friendship. Whether it's picking up a second major in undergrad or achieving phenomenal professional success in his finance career. And now look at him, only a few months ago, he earned his purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's that dedication that gives me confidence in Cole and Grace's marriage. Cole's dedication to be the very best husband, to support Grace and to love her.
So beautiful.
Well, beautiful good evening to all of you at this beautiful room at the Drake Hotel. It's one of the most beautiful places in the city of Chicago. To be able to celebrate at Christmas time is always very special as well. And I'm sure Nicole and Grace, as they look out at you, they are thinking about all the wonderful people that have loved them into life and loved them into this moment. Grace and Cole, we believe, as your family and friends, will watch you grow up and become the very good people that you are, that you are going to do this so very, very beautifully, that you understand your goodness, you desire to become that deep blessing, that life-giving presence to each other and to the world you will create with your children, your children's children. I hope and I pray that today, as you celebrate this, you may know this kind of joy the fullness that you are expressing to each other as you speak from the heart, and to experience that in your love and life for each other. May I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Cole Sprite, Kiss the Bride.
Welcome, everybody. What a great time to be here in Chicago at the Drake Hotel at Christmas time. We really, really thank you for coming. Honestly, from the bottom of our hearts. So have a great time tonight. Dance, celebrate, and enjoy the evening.
It's so exciting to see so many people we love in one room tonight. Thank you all for coming out to celebrate with us, and thank you to our mom and dad and Grace and Cole for all the hard work you put into making tonight so special. You guys sure know how to throw a party.
Put your hands together for the new Mr. and Mrs. Cole Sprite!
Hello everyone. Grace and I just wanted to take a moment to thank all of you for being here to celebrate with us. It means so much that you could all be here with us. I wanted to thank my parents for all of your love and support throughout my entire life and raising me so that I could marry out of my league. Thank you for that. And I wanted to thank the Keeseys for treating a stranger who showed up in a U-Haul from New York like family. In particular, I wanted to thank Mike and Trish for throwing us this incredible celebration.
I want to thank my mother and my father for me and my sister's lives we've lived and been so fortunate to have, and for beautiful nights like this. So thank you so much. We are so lucky. So thanks, everyone. Cheers. We appreciate everyone being here.
Cole, I couldn't ask for a better life partner for Grace. You share her drive, her curiosity, compassion, loyalty, and kindness.
So thank you, Cole, for taking such good care of our baby sister and making her so incredibly happy.
When she brought Cole home for the first time to meet us, we said, "Holy cow, Grace, this guy's incredible." We knew he was an incredible guy, and we knew it right away. And as we've gotten to know him over the years, we've come to love him even more. But most importantly, Grace seems so happy with him.
They were moving to Chicago, where Grace was originally from. They were planning to stop in Nashville, and so they came, and we met Grace. No surprise, this lovely young lady was everything he had described and much more. Cole, this was the best decision of your life. We wish you and Grace a lifetime of health and happiness together, and a half a dozen or so grandchildren.
Grace, remember, today you may be Grace Sprite, but to us, you will always be a Keezy girl.
Let's cheers to the bride and groom. Cheers to a lifetime of happiness. We love you guys.
I'd like to offer a toast to the bride and groom, to their families and friends that formed them, and to a very Merry Christmas to all of you. I hope this holiday is the best one you've ever had. God bless you all.
Grace, I remember the cab ride to the East Village and nervously waiting for you in the corner booth at the bar for our first date. I remember the night that I told you I love you and the happiness and relief when you said it back. I remember realizing you would be moving to Chicago and deciding that I would do whatever it took to follow you back here. I remember trying to play it cool, pretending that I wasn't moving for you, but you seeing right through that. But most of all, I remember the feeling that I got picking you up for one of our dates, the feeling of total excitement I got when the door swings open and I first see you. I still remember that feeling because I get to feel it every day. The feeling of spending your life with your best friend.
From the day we've met, you've been my one sure thing, endlessly loyal and loving. And I've never been more confident in anything I've done in my life than in my decision to marry you. You are home to me, my best friend, and my biggest supporter. I vow to lead with kindness in our marriage. I vow to never forget the specialness of our love. That when life gets at best mundane and at worst incredibly hard, our love will be the line that carries us through and holds us together.
You are the most genuine, kind, hardworking, and beautiful woman I've ever met. As your husband, I vow to always strive to be the man that you deserve. I vow to always be there for you when you need it the most. I vow to cherish every date night with you and always order dessert. I vow to never forget how lucky I am to marry my best friend.